welcome back to another episode of our Ultimate Decades Challenge. As you can see, we are starting out here in our family tree with James and Mildred, who, as we know, are no longer with us. But this is our family tree now. It has significantly grown from the 1300s to where we are now. And we have had so many people that have come and gone in this challenge. We are currently in the year 1333, and right now we have had Hilda Lykke, who has just aged up to a teenager. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the game. As you can see for this year on our spreadsheet, we are just on Saturday, and it is the year 1333. We have already went and tried for a baby with Ivanya. Hilda has aged up to a teen. She survived her birthday roll. She did roll that she was going to be getting married, and she is going to be having 7 pregnancy attempts. And then for this year, we have Dahlia trying for a baby, Scarlett trying for a baby, Klas and Simon will be aging up, and we have Edward and Grace as well aging up to adults in this year. So we have a lot going on in our main household this year, and hopefully we won't lose any of them, but we will just have to see. That being said, we also have Grace. She is pregnant, so she is about to actually burst. As you can see, she is in her 3rd trimester and about to go into labor at any time. It is Saturday at 3:19 in the morning, so she is just up fixing a little bit of chunky vegetable stew because the whole house is in a little bit of need of hunger since I was away doing things with Ivanya trying to get her pregnant and Hilda aging her up. They were obviously up doing whatever it is that they do while I'm away, and they are all feeling a little bit hungry. So we are just going to fix some food for them and let them get something to eat, and then we'll send everybody off to get a little bit of sleep. Just going to replace that line there. So everyone is coming down to get something to eat with the exception of Klas. Klas seems to be okay. She is going to cook this chunky vegetable stew so that they have something to eat once the pottage is gone. And then I'm going to send her off to the washroom and off to bed. So Edward and Alda are just having a little bit of a conversation here, as you can see. But Alda seems to be a little bit tense. She is having some festering bitterness. It says she's feeling bitter about someone nearby. She really cannot stand being around a sim she has a grudge against. I'm not exactly sure who she has a grudge against, but she definitely has a grudge against someone. Oh, she has a grudge against Edward. Alda has a deep-seated grudge against Edward. It's hard to forget or forgive the past, which may make being around Edward feel very unpleasant for Alda. So she's got a little bit of a grudge against her dad right now. Okay, well, that's good to know. Edward needs to go get himself a little bit of a bath, and I'm just going to send everyone else to bed. Looks like you are doing fine. You could go to the potty. Usually I wouldn't let them get some rest at like 5 a.m., but because they were up in the middle of the night while I was away, they are going to need to get some rest. It does look like Edward, though, is feeling pretty good, so I'm going to have him come out and do some weeding of the plants. And I do believe today is harvest Yes, it is. So we'll get him doing some harvesting as well once it notifies us that it's harvest day. And that way we can get our harvest up. She's so tired. Get that food in your belly and then get yourself some rest. She's like thinking to herself, this is so great. I actually made it through this pregnancy without having any complications, and I'm getting so close to the end. And she's feeling really happy. All right, it is officially fall harvest, so we are going to let him just get the honey out of the honey hives here, and then he can do a little bit of these mite treatments, and then I will let him get to harvesting. He's like, why do you always make me mess with these stupid bees? They always sting me. They really always do. More choices. Can you weed these? This one needs to be weeded. Yeah, let's weed. Get up and help. Poor John is in desperate need of a bath, but he's just going to have to wait until Mom gets a little bit of rest because she is really, really exhausted. But once she gets a little bit of rest, we'll get her to get up and give John a bath. And I'm going to get her to get up and go fishing for a little bit. She has a loose tooth. Oh my gosh, the chickens need some food. So actually, maybe before I get her going fishing, I will get her to tend to the chickens because it looks like we desperately need to do that first. You can harvest as well. You guys can harvest together and get the crop up. No? He's like, I'm not doing any more harvesting. Why not? He doesn't want to harvest anymore. He's like, yeah, whatever. Edward has it under control. Very good. Edward does seem to have everything pretty much under control. Alright, so we got all of our harvest in. We're going to just go and put everything in the fridge. We got 16 things of honey. It's poor quality, but I am going to go ahead and put it in the fridge. And we got 10 lemons, 15 carrots, 12 mushrooms, 15 things of garlic, 35 onions. He got 1 egg and 1 golden egg, which we're just going to sell. Alright, and I'm going to sell this wax as well. And he got 18 begonias. I believe this is what that is. And what did Dad get? Dad got 21 basil, 6 more mushrooms, 5 onions. So we got pretty good produce, crop, whatever you want to call it. Okay. She's gone back to sleep. She's like, I'm exhausted, but you really do need to get up. I think John is desperate for a bath. So I want you to give John a bath. Give John a bath. And she got how many eggs? 6 eggs. And 3 golden eggs, which I'm just selling the golden eggs. I'm not even using them to cook with. John needs a bath. Simon is asleep, and we need you to also feed the little one. Breastfeed Klaus. And you need to go to the washroom, sir. She needs to go to the washroom also. Where's he taking him? He took him with him to the loo. Okay, well, we love that. Oh, let's get him to clean up the cow. I completely forgot we had a cow. Oh my goodness, the poor cow. Oh my gosh, that baby's poor diaper. She's like, everyone step back. Let me get over here to this child. Okay, he got 6 bottles of milk in his inventory. We love that. Right, she is giving baby Klaus a bath, and then we are going to need to get something to eat because she's starving. You need to go to the washroom and have yourself a bath. Oh, she's dazed from being a daydreamer. Alda has been hit with a rush of new ideas and can hardly concentrate. She begins feeling inventive in 4 hours. All right, you need to go to bed. And he's good. She's like, okay, little one, I'm going to go put you in your crib so that I can grab myself something to eat because I'm starving. And unfortunately, she did not get to do anything to do with the garden harvesting today because she was asleep the whole time. Oh, but she can evolve everything. That will meet that for her. Okay, Edward, can you come and clean this because it is really gross. And I'm just going to let him go ahead and go to bed. He's going to take himself a quick little nap. And then she's going to grab herself something to eat and take herself a nap. Everyone needs a little bit of a nap, if we're being honest. The only one that's really in pretty good shape is little Simon, and that's because he's been taking himself a nap pretty much all day. He's going to get up and study his shapes. And Klaus. Klaus is good. And Edward is good as well. So Edward, why don't you come over here and you can fiddle around out here. He's like, oh, really? You know, I hate blacksmithing. Well, fine. He decided against blacksmithing. He's decided to go mess with the chickens, which works for me because they need to be fed anyway. Oh, she's desperate for a wee. I think she is getting really close to going into labor, so we will probably be having a baby very soon. All right, so he has fed the chickens. We've made sure they have plenty of feed. He's going to head off to bed. Ernie, why are you not getting yourself a nap? He's like, I'm napping on the bench. I thought you would actually go like get yourself an actual nap, but that's fine. Well, there's nothing here to eat. Let's get Ernie to make something for the family. Do a party size of gruel. And Dahlia has gone into labor, so we're going to head over and see Dahlia. Save and go to Manage Worlds. And let's go see Dahlia. Okay, we have arrived here with Dahlia, and she is in labor, and we are just going to go ahead and get her to have the baby. Oh, maybe I should click on the right person here. All right, let's have her have the baby. All right, and we'll follow her in.
Yaug. Oh, Wax win.
Congratulations, it's a boy. Okay, so let's pull up some medieval names. Boy names. We can name our first one Bartholomew. And let's see. Bartholomew. Did I spell that right? Yes. And it's a boy. All right, so then we can do Cole. I don't know. Oh my God, another boy. Dennis. Holy shite. And Edric. Please tell me that's it.
Ooh.
She just had 4 freaking babies. Quadruplets. Okay, we have to roll for all of them. So let's open up the dice and see about mom and babies. Okay. Mom has to roll 4 times. So she can't roll a 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, mom survived 4 childbirths. That's a bloody miracle. Now we have to roll for 4 babies. So for the first baby. Okay, so first baby needs to roll an even number. Well, all babies need to roll an even number. And the first roll here, as you can see, was a 2. So first baby lives. Second baby got an odd, so second baby dies. Odd, third baby dies. Fourth baby dies. So the only baby that lives is the first baby, Bartholomew. So let's go and take care of that. All right, there are lots of cribs in this. We just have to figure out what is what and who is what. All right, so we have who is who? Who is she holding? She is holding who? Who's she holding? Bartholomew. Okay, so Bartholomew is the one that gets to live. The rest of these babies do not. All right, so I will go ahead and take care of these babies. Goodbye, baby. Goodbye, baby. I'm actually gonna, before I do that, who is that? Dennis? Let me write these babies down on our spreadsheet. So we had Bartholomew McNulty, and then we had Cole McNulty, he died. Then we had Dennis McNulty, he died. And we had Edric McNulty, he died. Okay. And Edric, goodbye. All right, and I'm just going to press play here, and we will get rid of some of these cribs first of all, and then we will age up Bartholomew to an infant and go ahead and see what he looks like as an infant. We're going to get her to just feed him and then age him up.
Warbataranga. Oh.
She's like, yay! Okay, go ahead and age him up so we can get into Cass, give him his makeover. So he is going to be a wiggly infant. And let's hop into Cass and see what Bartholomew's going to look like.
Poli 9 Mocosa.
Those blonde eyebrows clearly need to change. And straight brown hair. So clearly took after its mother's hair. He got his mom's hair, but his dad's coloring. But he got brown hair. She has red hair though, so I don't know where he got the brown from. But someone in the family, right? Although, let's look. No, he has black eyebrows. So maybe you should have black hair. All right. And they are red family. All right, there is our little Bartholomew. Okay, we are back in with our main family, and Ernie is just here cooking up a little bit of food for the family. And as you can see, we have Grace up here with Klas. She is just going to give him a little bit of a feed here. And then we are going to get Edward to go out and deal with the chickens. And I'm trying to get Alda to go and get herself something to eat and get a little bit of rest, but she is kind of being a little bit difficult. I don't really know what her deal is. Oh, but now Grace has gone into labor. So we are going to be having us a baby. All right. So after you feed that little one there, we will go ahead and we will have a baby. And let's hope that Grace survives and our baby survives.
Yaug. Oh, 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 Scoofa. Oh.
All right, and it's a girl. So the last baby that we had, we named James. We are going to name this baby it's a girl. We're going to name this baby Kirsten. Kirsten Arundel.
Yaug. Whoa. Oh.
All right, and let's go ahead and open up our timeline here and the dice and see if mom and baby survive. So as we know, mom can't roll a 1 and she doesn't, so she lives, and baby needs to roll an even number to survive. And baby does not, so baby dies. Okay, so let's put baby here on the list and we will mark it down. Kirsten Arundel died. That is so unfortunate. They've had so many babies pass away. Okay. Well, great. I'm sorry. You need to put that baby down because I have to take her away from you. Okay. Goodbye, little Kirsten. Oh, jeez. All right. So we have lost our little one. We will try again tomorrow. feeling really confident right now, not realizing from giving birth again. From a reoccurring event. Grace has given birth before and is confident that she can do this. So she is feeling really confident, but she unfortunately just lost her baby. So yeah, that sucks so bad. And she is sad from her baby being removed. Yeah. Oh, it's horrible. Everyone in the house is going to be sad from the baby being taken away.
We may. Frenna.
Okay, go to bed, Ernie. I'm going to go ahead and get everyone, after they eat, to get into bed because it is starting to get a little bit late. And honestly, there's nothing left for them to do for the chores today because we've already really done them. So I'm just going to let them go ahead and get some rest. It has been a pretty eventful day with the loss of little Kirsten, and I think everyone is just going to be pretty sad. So everyone is going to go ahead to sleep here. And then tomorrow is a new day. We'll try it again for another baby. We will go over to Dahlia's and we will try for a baby with her. But also it's Klas and Simon's birthday, so we will be seeing about them aging up and having their birthdays. And hopefully they will survive their birthday rolls. Let's hope. And John and Simon are like just trying to head off to bed now. So once they get into bed, everyone will be tucked in for the night, and I will catch you in the morning. Okay, it is 2 o'clock the next morning and it is a new season, so we actually need to go ahead and roll to see what our new crops are going to be as far as our blight or whatever the case is. So if we open up a D4 and we give it a roll, we rolled a 3. So according to our farming key, we're going to have a crops blight. So we need to change that in our game. So I think right now we have it listed as great soil. So we need to take that away and change it to a crops blight. So for winter, we're going to have a crops blight. So we have updated that for winter. And it is officially Klas and Simon's birthday. So we are also going to go ahead and do our rolls for the day. So for Klas, he can't roll a 4, 8, or 12. So on a D20, he can't roll a 4, 8, or 12. He rolled a 4, so Klas is going to die. I swear, we're not having good luck. And Simon can't roll a 9 or a 19. And he rolled a 9. Our heir died. Not only did our heir die, but our spare died. We still have John, though. For now. But we lost 2 of our boys. Which is not good. So we had to kill both of our boys. So I'm going to age Klas up to a toddler and kill him. I'm going to age Simon up to a child and kill him. And we will be going over and trying to get Dahlia pregnant for today. So we are about to have a very sad day in our household. So yeah, let's go ahead and play the game, but we are going to have an extremely sad day, and we need to try for a baby. So while we're at it, let's get him out of bed, and let's get them trying for a baby now before they have so much sadness that they don't want to try for a baby. Oh my goodness. Because they already have enough sadness as it is, with just their baby being whisked away, but them about to lose both of their boys is going to make them extremely sad. So they're going to go and try for a pregnancy really quickly. And hopefully that will be successful. And then we are going to get up, well, we're going to get up Simon because he's had plenty of sleep, and we're going to age him up, and then Klaus will have to age up in, as we know, in Cass. So, Simon, son, we're going to age you up. We're going to age you up to a child. Happy birthday, Simon. He was going to be unassertive, a hothead, and an animal enthusiast. So, yeah. Let's hop into Cass and take a look at our boys. Take their photos, and then we obviously will have to kill them off.
Marco Gora?
Okay, let's do something with his hair. A bunch of people sent him gifts, which we love. Look how cute he is. Oh, Simon. Okay, here's Simon's child photo. And let's go ahead and take a look at what Klaus would have looked like as a toddler. He would have been clingy and spoiled. Oh. He got red hair like his daddy. that is little Klaus. Klaus. He's so cute. They're so cute. All right. Well, you know what that means. We have to kill them.
Genau, Parasa. Ooh, Nisakoi. Yakala Brugi. Play Unzaruga. Yasab.
And they're like, oh my gosh, did anyone see Simon die? Yeah, the girls did. She's like, oh my god, not my son. Not my boy. And Edward's up here like, what? Not my boy. Who's Grim taking first? He's taking Klaus first. Okay. Edward's not even crying. He's just standing there like, oh, but now he's scared of death. Okay. Well, great. What is it, 1333, right? Well, put that in your inventory. And come down here for your son. Simon was what, 1327. The girls are very much more upset than Edward was. Edward was just sitting there like, I can't believe this is happening. Almost like he was in shock. Look at Ernie. Ernie is just distraught over this news. He's like, my grandsons. Oh my god. (1327 to 1333). How sad is that? Put this in your inventory. Alright. We'll have to take them over to the cemetery. Oh, this is so sad. Let's travel over to the cemetery and we will place them with their siblings, and then I think I will go ahead and leave this. We're at about the halfway point of 1333, and I will play the rest of 1333 in another episode. That way it doesn't get too long. So I'll do the first part and then I'll do a second part. Because we still have for 1333 Edward and Grace that need to have a birthday. And we have some more births that are going to be taking place, I do believe. And we have to get Scarlett to try for a baby and Talia to try for a baby. So there is still a little bit that does need to take place in 1333. So we will go ahead and we will obviously get them to, like, we'll do this in parts this time, because there's still quite a bit that needs to be done. So this is our cemetery here, that I've been using, that I just got off the gallery. So I've just been using this here as our cemetery. This is our little plots here that we've got. So we've got Vidor, and we've got Ray McNulty, Arnold McNulty, Henry, Arundel, Baldwin, Christopher, James, Klas, and Simon. So we'll see. If anyone wants to make me a cemetery, you can, for our family, because it is going to keep growing. So, but for now, I'm just using this one that I kind of found on the gallery. It was working for us for now. But we are going to go ahead and go home. But I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in our next video that's going to go up on the channel. And until then, I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.